It wasn't a dream. Everyone in the village heard it too. The knocks came slow, heavy, and deep, like someone punching wood from underground. We thought we'd buried him. But that night, it sounded like he wanted out. I grew up in a small farming village in northern Ghana. Everyone there knew everyone else. We lived simply, no big secrets, no strange stories. At least that's what I thought until the night we buried my cousin Kojo. Kojo was like my brother. We grew up side by side, walked the same fields, chased the same girls, and fought over the same little things. He was loud, stubborn, and alive in a way that made people love him. Until the fever came. It started as a normal sickness, headache, chills, sweating. We thought it was malaria. But after 2 days, Kojo couldn't speak. He stared at us like he wanted to say something but couldn't. The local nurse came but said she didn't know what was wrong. By the 5th night, he was gone. Just like that. We buried him the next morning. No one in the village had ever seen someone die so fast. That should have been the end. But it wasn't. 3 nights later, my uncle woke everyone up at dawn, shouting. He said he heard something strange near Kojo's grave. We followed him to the small burial ground behind the church. The soil was fresh, still soft. The air smelled like rain and smoke. He pointed at the grave. Listen. At first, I thought he was imagining things. Then we all heard it. Knock, knock, knock. It was slow and heavy, like a hand hitting wood from below. Everyone froze. My aunt screamed Kojo's name. My uncle fell to his knees. I just stood there, shaking. The old men told us not to touch the grave. They said sometimes a spirit can pretend to be someone we love, that it's not the person, but something wearing their voice. We left. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking, what if he wasn't dead? What if he woke up in that box, screaming, and no one helped him? The next day, I went back alone. The ground looked the same, but something was different. The air was heavy. The birds were quiet. There was a mark on the grave, like someone had dragged their fingers through the soil from inside. That's when I ran into old Mama ESI, the herbalist. She looked at me and said, "You went to his grave, didn't you?" I didn't answer. She said something I'll never forget. Sometimes, when a man dies too fast, he doesn't know he's gone. His body sleeps, but his spirit doesn't. It knocks to be let out. I asked her what to do. She told me, if he knocks again, don't open the grave. Burn salt at the door of your house and don't answer when he calls. I thought she was crazy. But I still bought the salt. The next evening, the knocking came again. Not from the grave this time. From outside my window. 3 knocks. Slow. Exactly the same rhythm. Knock, knock, knock. I froze. Then I heard his voice. Kwame. It was Kojo. I swear it was him, same tone, same slow draw. Kwame, open. I couldn't move. I just whispered, "You're dead." He laughed, the same way he used to when I'd lose an argument. Then why am I standing here? I didn't look. I didn't open. I sat on the floor and prayed until the sound faded. In the morning, I went to check outside. There were footprints in the dust, bare feet, deep and uneven. Like someone had been dragging one leg. I ran to Mama ESI's hut. She told me the truth. Kojo had been seen at the edge of the village the night before, near the river. 2 children swore they saw a man walking slowly through the fields, calling my name. She said his spirit had not rested because something evil had taken his body before burial. That it was walking, looking for warmth, for someone it loved, to take its place. She gave me a small calabash with herbs inside and told me to burn it if he ever came back. That night, he did. This time, he didn't knock. He came to the door and started scratching. Long, slow scratches, like nails dragging downward. Then I heard him say softly, "It's cold down there." I cried. I couldn't help it. I wanted to open the door. But I remembered what Mama I said. I burned the herbs and waited. The scratching stopped. And then, the smell. It was like burning hair and wet soil. The wind outside screamed for a few seconds, and then silence. When I opened the door in the morning, there were ashes on the ground in the shape of 2 feet. Kojo never came back after that. We never heard the knocking again. A few months later, another villager died of the same fever. This time, they burned the body before burial. The old people said that was the only way to stop the sleeping spirits from walking again. I still visit Kojo's grave sometimes. It's quiet now. No marks, no sound. But sometimes, when the wind blows over the dirt, it sounds like knocking, faint, deep, and far away. And I walk faster. Even now, when I hear someone knock 3 times, anywhere, my whole body goes cold. Because I still don't know what scared me more. The thought that Kojo was really dead. Or that he wasn't.